Hello once again, it's Brachiosaurus here, and welcome back to the Denmark Let's Play in EU5. Last episode we got a quick war off against the Hansa and their vassals, finally vassalizing this bishopric of Brema in this area. Hard to see, but when we zoom way out to get rid of the icons, you can see them right there. We were going to be fighting Bohemia, who was ready to defend them as the emperor, but then Bohemia got called in to a war against the Hansa by their ally, Brandenburg, so the Hansa was taking it from two sides. We ended up winning and vassalizing the Hansa too, and it looks like we've sniped off Brandenburg's objective of Havelberg down here, who are a vassal of the Hansa and colored in Danish red now. So just checking out our vassals. We do have the Hansa. They're ready to make us 5 ducats a month, which is great. But surprisingly not our wealthiest vassal. That crown, that title goes to Estonia, who I guess have just been enjoying our protection over here in Estonia and quietly building themselves up. They're worth 5.16 ducats a month with a tax base of 34. So Estonia quietly doing quite well for themselves under Danish rule and protection. Speaking of, I want to take another look at the Swedish cultural conversion efforts over here. Teelharad is still going at it and they're still Danish. These guys in Ostra Småland, they're still Danish. What about in Vasta Gotland? They're still Danish. Okay, so, and our other one, they're still Danish as well. So everybody still trying to convert. Maybe I should just annex these guys and throw a cabinet action at it. I do have the extra one that I'm not doing too much with. Speaking of, let's move him back onto development. We will develop the capital. We'll unpause. We'll look at her. She's not that great. I think we'll annex in the south first. Oh, we don't have any... We don't have any diplos. We do have a parliament ready to go as well. Fish and amber gathering. Amber gathering is decent. Promote burgers, religious art, noble cabinet, support the state. All of these are pretty poor. 20% subject income for the duration might be the play here. I do have a large stable of vassals. Yeah, I think let's do that. How are my estates? Yeah, if I could get higher estate taxes, that might be a nice goal. Spiritual retreat complaints, we want to get rid of those. They're just bad with the extra clergy power. Break an alliance with Bohemia. Not the worst idea. We do have Hungary with us now. Let's request additional taxes. Juice up our income. And what else can we do? I don't need another CB. I've been beating everybody up. Grant a privilege. They want Religious Advisory Council, which is not the worst privilege in the world. What's the goal here? Liberty Desire, which I don't think we really need, do we? Diplo, manage subjects. Nobody has any Liberty Desire except for these ones who we converted. We can start on this annexation. What are we missing? Fruits. Oh, our guys in the Faroe Islands, they want pepper and incense. Good luck with that, guys. I don't think we even have pepper or incense. Are there any laws that I need changed? I don't think so, but limited censorship, that's all fine. Noble levies, protect trade routes. What are our other options there? Sailors, serfdom. Ooh, progress to naval. Progress to capital economy. And what was this one? Trade range. I could maybe do that. Progress to naval wouldn't do much for me. Progress to capital economy definitely would. Speaking of, she's maxed out. So we will go towards capital economy with her. So maybe a law there. Admin, we've got the Central Council. Oh, did we want to try Confederal Union at all? We do have a lot of centralization, so we could go for that. That would be a really good one to aim for. To get the prox cost -5. Yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah. Let's take the bellicose support. And we can take aristocratic, or we can grant the clergy that privilege. I think we'll grant them the privilege. I'm not too worried about it. And then we'll ask for a law change in our admin system to the Union, the Confederal Union. And then that'll be it for that parliament. We will have an absolute ton of money, 60 income while the parliament is running from Diplo. Let's merge our regulars together just for fun. And let's get them drilling. We've got to split off our fleet here. Split off all the galleys. Select them. Put the king in charge. King Dan, get in there. Is he back from exploring? He is back from exploring. And patrol the seas in the entire Western Baltic area. There we go. What's happening with the Azores? Viceroyalty of the Azores. Looking rather yellow. Looking like you're a colonial nation of Castile. And looking like you're at war with Portugal. There's not much of Portugal left. Looked away for a session or two, and they are no longer there. Our kingdom needs the money. While I try and... Okay, I can't explore there. Ooh, good stats on her. We'll bookmark her. Nothing to explore around here. And nothing to colonize over here? Nope. I just vote for everything, every idea the church comes up with. Oh, Madeira is the seat of the Azores. Okay, sure. Can we explore anything around here? Okay, come on. Stop it with these events and let me explore stuff. We cannot. So we will send somebody new. Captain Niels. Oh no, we want high mill score, don't we? Because they go faster. There, we'll send Cousin Ingvar. He'll be our explorer. Go explore for the glory of the Estridsen family. Again with the indulgences. I don't care about these things. I don't care about religious influence or the Pope's opinion. There you go. Yeah, our Diplo income took a big hit once that event finished. Let's expand these RGOs. Let's just go to the RGO builder nationwide. Expand them all. I'll do 2 in Kiel so that I can skip it in the future. Oh, do I have any hospitals that I need to do? I was working on those a few sessions ago. Institution growth from the church. How about libraries? Can we do them? Oh, we do need libraries. Yeah, that's most of our money. Oh, we're ordered by population. That's why Lübeck was on top. I was like, why are they showing up? The breweries of Copenhagen and Roskilde. Improved training. There's more room at the Naval Academy for a new instructor, and the Prime Minister has asked us to suggest a course of study for the sailors. Where should we direct their energies? To naval morale? Or to naval damage taken? I don't know. Speaking of, let's balance our fleet. Annexing Gustrau. They're done for. Are these guys still Danish? Still Danish? Gotta babysit them. Okay, let's alternate our annexations here. We've got to start taking more in the north to balance it out. We can accept meritocracy for almost free. Might as well. Where is the New World? Ooh, we can get that for just some money. That'll be a good one. We'll have to redo our entire research queue once we take it, but this is what we want. So let's save up to get that. Yeah. Claims on the throne of Savoy. Castile invading Aragon. At least France isn't doing it. Makes more sense that Castile would take them. England struggling. We're up to number 14. We're almost a great power at the top 10. We've got a Tax base over 300. Looking good. Catching up on England, who has a 500 tax base, but we're well behind all these others. Ahead of Ireland. Ahead of Scotland. We'll take it. More votes in the church. We'll take whatever they give us. It's free stuff. We are slightly behind Poland, money-wise. Ooh. I'm going to extend. These are my my military loans. I'm going to extend those. I forgot about them. I should have paid them off when I had a boatload of cash. What's happening in Russia? The Golden Horde, still alive somehow, fighting Muscovy, Yaroslav Halych, fighting most of their Russian subjects, probably. Defending against them. They've got quite the big force. The Timurids on their side. Look at that. He's not a Timurid, is he? He's a Vagata. Well, whatever you say, Timur. Oh, there we go. There's the big one. The New World Institution. The discovery of the New World has heralded a new era, not only for the colonizers and the colonized, but it has also led to the spread of materials and techniques as well as a realization of the vastness of the globe. As animals, crop types, silver, and diseases spread across the Atlantic, the first steps have been taken towards a truly global economy, with foreign lands and people being mapped and documented. Ideas as well as religious and philosophical debate are increasingly being colored by what we have found in overseas societies. Great minds feel the need to question what was once the truth, and from Valladolid to Fatipur Sikri, the nature of the world is now up for debate. Okay, how do we best cancel all of our research? Yeah, I don't want any of this. I'm just going to right click on everything because that's going to take away all the roots. That did it pretty quick. And we're going to go over to the New World. And we're going to start on them. Can recruit explorers, yes. Colonial range, 1500, yes. Maritime trade advantage, yes. Established routes, ship build speed, war galleys, I don't think we need those. Here, we'll unpause, we'll let it run. Local raw materials, alum output, a golden era for culture. Beat to windward, ooh, that's the one we want. Exploration progress. We'll cancel that one, and we'll put that one in. Oh, quest for the New World. We need those. Rise of the burghers. Rights of the burghers, rather. Food production, naval range. Colonial costs. Maritime presence. Look at all this stuff. It's so good. 50% colonial range. It's all so good. Exploration cost. Proximity cost through maritime. I want it all. This is a Danish research tree, if ever we've seen it. Everything is good. Except iron output. We have no iron. I'll take that. And we have one silver province. This whole line is just not it. Trade range, colonial range. Proximity cost through ports there. We'll do some of that. And now we gotta go back over and do some of these. Halberds, lancers, cannons. Okay, don't talk to me anymore about research. Correct section. That's a good one for fighting. God, it's like a huge zoom out versus zoom in. We got dry docks. Tyrannical nobilities. They're at 57. The commoners are at 61. The commoners will come around. We'll go back to Carricks. We'll call that that. Well, the loans are held by the banks pretty quickly. 6,000 available for us in our estates, so not at much risk there. There, they've got their capital is all full of Danes. Like to see. Oh, they've gone back to Swedish. No, sir, I'm on to you. You sneaky Swedes. Oh, can I not? Oh my goodness. Fine, I'm annexing you losers next before you reconvert everybody. They stayed Danish. Disagreeing advisor, one of our ultra advisors is disagreeing. And this guy, they've gone to Swedish too. Horrible. Why would you do this? Come on, annex faster. I guess I'm not sure if I can annex these guys. Bridget and another old ass merc. I don't think so. You know what we can do now is we can accept the Norwegians as a integral people in our country. And they're in our culture group and they don't hate us, so. Now that we've absorbed this little bit. Let's get some granaries to boost up our pop growth. Put them in the big cities first. Insulted us against West Mech. We're busy fighting. Is that France? We are slightly ahead, but Hungary won't join us. Munster won't join us. Austria won't join us. Cost of 38 for going against Bohemia. We'll let France and Bohemia duke it out a bit. That's just good for Denmark. Northwest Africa, done being explored. Send another one. Same guy. Send him down south further to the Cape Verde area, the Cape Verde Islands over there. We can see the outline of West Africa too. I'm going to start ignoring these church votes pretty soon. I haven't built markets in a little while, I feel. The offices that deal with our subject nations have become so isolated from those that govern that they have become arrogant. Convinced that there is no point in listening to anyone not in the capital, the anger in the colonies and the vassals has boiled over. All of my vassals lose opinion. That's not nice. Let's have a look at these guys. Can we... Yes. Yes, we can enforce the culture. Who dares to be Swedish? Just them, right? I hope these guys don't reconvert too much. I don't want to enforce culture on them because that'll screw up my annexation. I'm just going to annex them and reconvert everybody else myself. Done in 4 years. Ugh. Some bits of Mecklenburg and Pomerania are slowly converting over, but a lot slower than these areas of Holstein. Oh, we've got another cabinet, another parliament, legitimacy, don't really need that, urbanization, a free town in Konghala where they make fish. Where's that? Is that up here? That is. What else do we have? We have fish, sand, and stone. Not many good options for resources up here. We'll take that one. We'll take a free town. Pretty great. What do we get while it goes? Support from the burghers and pop promotion speed. Outward look. Yes, please. Change of policy to decentralized bureaucracy and balanced court. No, we don't really care about any of those. Are we doing free subjects? We are. We're 43 there, so we can take that one just for the progress. And we'll fail that. Capital economy. I'm not going to take it because we're making progress pushing there right now. We're just barely starting. But once we get to like 30, we can start to take those. In the meantime, it's just a loss of opinion with the estates. She is... Oh, she's decent. Our ruler's first cousin. Let's bookmark her. in case we get a family member. Here, Cousin Ingvar can join Knightly Order. Yeah, I have a son who's coming up soon. We've got extra opinion. We can afford to let it go. Portugal is no more. Portugal has fallen. What is, Ooh, they've got their capital in Cordoba in the south. They understand us in the parliament. What's Castile's control looking like? Good in the south. 100 down in Seville. Burgher land rights. I don't know if I want to do that. Maximum RGO size. That's terrible. Burghers need to know their place. Influence of Lund. Great news. We'll take the development because we're passing already. Who's rebelling? Who could that be? The nobles and the Norwegian patriots. Why would the Norwegian patriots want to rebel? They want to join Norway? Come on, surely you jest. Konkala, let's get some development going here. Let's get a temple. Let's get a library from the burghers. There, that's good enough. How many people there? 15,000. Let's get a hospital too. There we go. Improved blockade tactics. Can I build ships directly to my fleet? Ooh, I can. Let's build them a bark. I'm a little bit broke. Suppose I could just not drill the army and make some money back that way, but that's no fun. I like my army being all experienced. Look at that nice bar. Big difference. 35 to 15. It's worth 20 ducats. Maybe I will. Michael Estridson, my son. We can marry a French woman. That's quite spicy. Or we could marry Margaret of Württemberg. What if we marry into France? Can we get a French alliance? Oh my gosh. Bohemia, you are so screwed. I guess they're fighting Bohemia right now. Do I really want to ally France though? I think I'll leave them on the back burner. I'm already over on diplo relations. Purchase military access. Yes, we will. Oh yes, we will. We'll take your money. Thanks, guys. I'm just gonna pay down some debt. Nothing to see. Our explorer is off to West Africa. 3 more years for Cousin Ingvar. Can recruit explorers. Certain traits which are useful when they are assigned on exploration. Where would I... is it right here? No. Train an admiral? No. Where would I recruit an explorer? If you were a Paradox dev, where would you hide the button to recruit an explorer? These are our transport ships. We've got 15. Did we... I thought we didn't have 15. No, you know what? We have some more middling member of the crown, like my son. We can put him in charge of the fleet. That'll be good for crown power. Claim the throne on Warren. I don't want to do that. Any estates we're missing out on here? Rural migration attraction, commoners and cabinet. Fewer levies for more free subjects. These are all bad. Commoners in Parliament is the least bad one. Let's get back to filling up our granaries. Can I shift click for multiple? Build as many as possible. Yeah. Oh, we've got typhus in the country. Where's that? I don't see where. It's gone. Good. Good riddance. Get out of here, typhus. Improve relations with the Scandinavians. Maybe I should improve relations with Iceland too. Is he... He's my vassal. He's the king. King of Norway, King of Sweden, Jarl of Iceland, and my vassal. That's an awkward place for him to be. A mischievous feline, Giovanni Boccaccio, has always been regarded as an established writer and his works lauded by the general populace. However, one of his works, Dynastic Chronicle, has become the main topic of discussion at court when some attentive students of the work discovered some particular ink smudges on it. Apparently a cat walked on it after having stepped on ink, leaving its paws permanently imprinted on the piece. This has caused a most curious debate at court, where the commoners, admiring the intrepidness of the feline, while the clergy lamenting that now the piece is completely ruined. The cat can ruin it. The Dynastic Chronicle is renowned in the area. Created in Roskilde from an event about the history of the Estridson dynasty. Well, it can... we can lose quality or we can gain quality. So, I think we'll take the positive one. We're now debt-free. That was the last one. Oh, cannon makers. Cannons being pretty expensive. Our great niece. Let's see, is anybody decent hanging out at court? Not really. Nobody too impressive. Oh, this is the low stats. We could marry her to our general. He's decent. F. Grimmin. She's not that impressive. Overseas exploration. Allow open sea exploration. Okay, okay. Ah, now we can explore some more tiles here. Look at that. Well, let's get to it. An honest broker. Let's get to it. Let's prepare an expedition. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. Leaving from Copenhagen. Where can I recruit an explorer? I would like an explorer, please. Is it in geography? Territory? Ah, recruit and explore 13,000. I guess I won't. Maybe another day. Probably really good to do if they have traits. Okay, let's do this event first. A cloudy night. Cousin Ingvar's expedition in the West African coastline has found some difficulties in the past few days. These last nights, the sky has been completely covered in a thick layer of clouds, making it impossible to discern any star or even the moon. Although it is quite a common occurrence, the fact that there have been many nights like this in succession makes it difficult for the crew to say for sure if their position is where they think it is. The ship is equipped with the latest navigation technology, but even with that, sailing through the night without the help and guidance of the stars is no simple task. Pray they stay on course for 45 progress lost. Or Ingvar knows exactly where they are. Yikes, that's a lot of progress loss. The total cost is, 23.47. So 45 is 1 month of progress, or 2 months. We'll just take the 2 months. It's fine. We'll pause. We'll start preparing an expedition to explore the North Atlantic. Leaving from, what's this, distance? Ah. Well, I want the minimum distance within reason, don't I? They can leave from Varde. That's in our market. That'll be great. We'll send people from our dynasty. There we go. Maybe we should save up for a proper explorer too. Where's our annexation at? Oh no! Oh no, they've fully reconverted everyone. You bastards. We were too slow. Well, we'll deal with the Swedes ourselves. Have they switched? No, they're still Danish. They're just not taking care of the infestation of Swedes. Linkoping and Norrköping being just full of them. Let's improve with Estonia. Oh, they don't like me. They don't like paying vassal taxes. Who knew? Okay, well, as our explorers continue to venture westward and southward, looking for new sea lanes, new markets, new territory, new lands, I think that is a good place to call it. So, thank you very much for joining me once again. I'll leave a like if you like what you've seen. Leave a subscribe if you want to see more. I appreciate it, and it helps promote the channel and encourage me to do more of this. And be sure to leave a comment if you you've got anything to say. I appreciate the comments, and thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Cheers, guys.